So what what everyone is used to seeing about the CME is just this normal chart that wait, let me just remove some things. What this normal chart creates, and for example, you have the weekend from 6th of September to 8th of September. Uh, this sorry, 9th of September. This created the weekend gap, so it's basically the 2 days that the CME is closed for the weekend, right? Um, and you also had this weekend gap that we now filled. This is what people are usually aware of, inclusively, because there's also indicators on TradingView that mark them out. Uh, but another thing to consider are the RTH gaps. So this is the electronic trading hours chart, the normal chart. If you switch to RTH, basically the chart is only going to show you the price action created by New York, the New York sessions, which is essentially how I came up the other day and posted this on our Discord, how I came up with these two ideas. Basically, it was about coming for one gap that was not tested yet, which we did um, during the previous New York session. And as a result of that, I was expecting it to go to another one that is not filled, and maybe to this one, which essentially was not yet tested. As it opened, as New York opened here, it went straight down. It didn't test this area again, and the next day also went down. So this was left open, so to speak. Um, and so, as you can see, if you go on the candles of each, here it says I'm on UTC +1 London time, and here it says Monday 26th of August 8:30, and the next one says 12:30. So if I go on sorry, not 12:40, 14:30. So it's when New York opens, on the New York Open of Tuesday. So if I go on BTC on Binance, you can see that we did essentially that. Because, for example, I marked out, let me go to the 30 minutes. I marked out essentially the estimated areas. So this, for example, this is the close of Monday 26th at 8:30, and this over here is the open of New York on that candle close. So right now we have already tested that. Okay, considering that we did test that, we should expect price to come back to these imbalances. Um, if we're doing kind of like a ping pong movement, we have to consider that yesterday New York closed here. Okay, it closed on that candle, which brings us to this order block. So this is now a target. Coming down to here is now a target. I don't know if this little sweep, because it is a small sweep, I don't know if this little sweep is already enough to bring us down there. I would even argue that if it is enough, like, this is already an amazing trade, right? But if New York either takes this and then goes down, or, for example, if I can perfectly imagine London just taking one of Asia's lows for us to have something like this, that's also very probable. So for this to happen during New York, something like that. I'm putting this at 15:30, which is 1 hour after New York Open. I can imagine something like this happens. But at the same time, at the end of the day, uh, this is a target. If not, if this idea fails, getting to the other side of the RTH gap is also very probable. Okay, just little hints, little insight to keep in mind, because yes, technically we are bullish, but RTH gaps are a really good measure to see where price to get a bias basically. And as you can see, that level that I'm talking about, this is where it closed, um, and also now this is now tested, but it was not tested during New York. So this was only tested during Asia. Was Asia, or I think it was Asia? Who did that move? That move down. Wait, let me locate myself. Move up. So it's this move up. So this was done. This was we should say that this was still done during London. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, this was still done during London. So New York was already open. So yeah, we can say that it's tested already. Now important, I would say it's important to not break this low because of this logic. Because if we do break that low, I'm not expecting that high to be taken, or better yet, the high of that RTH gap to be taken. And as such, I'm not expecting a continuation above these highs, at least for now. Okay, I hope that's useful. If you have any questions about CME gaps and etc., come by the Discord and I'll try to help in more detail. Okay, see you around. Happy trading, guys.